Hello, ladies, gents, and downtrodden survivors of the Purge. It must have been awful to watch your parents die, but at least you're alive now. Let's do some more Darkest Dungeon in the Despairing Estate. Unwashed is being cured. I had to organize my thoughts. Like, what am I talking about? Yes, I need to talk about the people that are being treated. Unwashed is being treated for his fatal curiosity. No curiosity allowed in the Darkest Dungeon. Curious people do not become scientists in this world. They become corpses. So curious people need to be purged. No curiosity allowed. Luxter, her lethargy, I think, is being treated. The fits will remain for the time being. Lethargy, though, pretty garbage. Disease, and treating disease is super easy. And Rush Baby is drinking her problems away. Is she drinking? No, she's gambling her problems away, just trying to forget about all the horrors that she saw in that terrible, terrible dungeon. Pretty sure that we already went through these people and decided not to. Man, hot to trot is nice, but I'm pretty sure that we decided not to hire any of these fellas. I don't like this guy. I mean, he's. Yeah, for being a... That's right, that was the rationale. For being a flagellant who constantly goes down to 50% health, -1 to speed, it's kind of garbage, but hot to trot is pretty damn awesome. To have that extra, almost guaranteed hits and crits. Not guaranteed crits, but, you know, more damage in the first round. Maybe we'll just replace Jordan Singer. We hired him in the previous episode. It's like, you know what, he's kind of garbage. I'm not fond of having another Hound Master, so I think I'm going to do that, and we're not going to simply just toss him away. Oh, no more Jordan Singer here. We're just going to rename the new one. Let's see. Get out of here, Jordan Singer.
This one has become vestigial, useless.
Indeed. Welcome, Jordan Singer. There you go. Now you love to inflict pain upon yourself. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to get any upgrades, or did I? No, because we are going into... I decided to wait another round so I could cure Unwashed of his horrible, horrible curiosity. And we're going to go into this medium cove mission, which means we're still using pretty low level people, which means we don't really need to upgrade the guild or the blacksmith just yet. Let me make sure that everybody's as upgraded as they can possibly be that is going into this mission. Aha, Nathan Brock does not have upgraded equipment. Nathan Brock, I think that he has a high probability of surviving, so we're going to spend some money on him. Jan Rutsky has not leveled at all, so he doesn't get an upgrade. I really resent that we have not been given any more healers, because all my... There was, I think, one more Vestal. Yeah, Nostraf Damas is going to be nicely attached to the newbie crew. So I guess we have 3 Vestals. That is good enough, I suppose. But pretty sad, no occultists so far. That is pretty weird, because my first campaign I had like 3 occultists right away. It was I thought a occultist bonanza. All his stuff is upgraded except for the thing that I don't care about. Yeah, well, we can spend a little bit of money on Pony Black Shot. He is super low level. And then we also have Lady Butthole, who does not have anything else to upgrade. You guys did tell me invest in Illumination later on, and I think Judgment does not scale well. All right, we'll make up our minds once we get to those places. I've also equipped them. Nathan Brock has the extra HP plus dodge -2 accuracy. I don't think that's all that of a penalty, considering the benefits. Jan Rutsky is coming as our Jester, a class that I have not used much at all. So I'm probably going to be pretty bad and simply just doing Inspiring Tune constantly, and just to buff the to get rid of stress and not much else. Anyway, I think that we are ready to go. Everybody's pretty standard equipment. Let's do it. No, wait. The mission gets reset all the time. I told you guys that eventually I will fall victim to that, but Not yet. We're going to the cove, which, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it can benefit a lot from medicinal herbs and some holy water. And everything else is, you know, questionable. Of course, some keys for the secret rooms. This is a medium mission. If you're carrying an additional stack of food, why not make it a full stack? And a bunch of torches. Medium mission, probably want to get up to that much, maybe. Probably I know that I'm prone to over-provisioning. Did I get shovels? I did not. Pretty damn important to get shovels. Medium mission in this place, there's all these annoying shells. I don't know if three should be enough, but let's be safe with 4. A little bit more money expenditure that I wanted, but let's do it. Go into that medium cove mission. 5 minutes, I feel it's a 100% reasonable amount of time in the mission management stage.
They must be flushed out.
I'm going to throw them down the toilet like I did to my daughter's goldfish while he was still alive. Alright, well, we have a disgusting fish right here, fish carcass. Seems like some medicine could benefit this carcass. You do it, Jan. I think life is a joke. The gut is cleansed, allowing something. Oh, this is pretty damn decent. We get our medicinal herbs back. Awesome. That was good. Good loot to begin with. An extra torch. I'm liking this already. I was also... Oh, nice dodge there, Jan. You are one nimble fellow. I was also told that you can shift-click the torch here. In fact, it tells you right there. Shift-click to reduce torch. I never took the time to read that. I'm a freaking moron. But it's there. You can shift-click it and you can go into a darker dungeon. But I'm not going to do that on purpose unless there's some kind of weird motivation for that. Alright, no surprises. Good stuff. Let's target those stress. Wow, those dodges. Well done. Let's do that duelist advance as we often do. Upon the last of the line here. The people in the back trying to hide from pain and distress. Alright, so... Oh, Finale's in the first 2 slots, huh? So all I got is a bleed and inspiring tune. I guess I'll just do the harvest and both of these, and hopefully there'll be a bleed hole going on. She should get the bleed. He's resistant though, 60% resistance. This should actually kill her. Judgment. Yeah. Nice. We got that kill right away on one of these scumbags. Unfortunately, we don't have much that targets the last row here, so we're gonna have to... Which one? Enable repost? There we go. Retribution. Let's do it. Unfortunately, cannot reach the one in the back. Let's just get some bashing heads. Just bang some butts, as well as these nuts all over this bleed-prone person. Thank goodness he did the buff instead of... Oh, but now he's guarded though. Oh no, he didn't do the buff, he guarded him. So that's going to be annoying. Definitely the repost bypasses the guarding. That's nice. Alright, well, I guess we can just try to stun our pelagic guardian over here. So that way this guy will not be guarded anymore. And then Narjan is going to get a nice shot at the back. Is he able to get the shot at the back? Yeah, pistol shot from position 3 as well. I guess he could get a stun as well. He is, I guess he could also guard somebody, but I don't think that's all that necessary. Let's simply just crush his skull. I was hoping they would just murder him. Battle Ballad. Finale, blah, 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 +2 to speed, accuracy. This is pretty nice. I don't think the bleed will be worth it, so I guess we'll just buff somebody. Oh no, it buffs everybody. No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, it does buff everybody. Neat. This seems like a pretty damn powerful buff to just stack up all the time. Anyway, let's get a pistol shot on this guy, and hopefully we can high roll here. Oh, of course, as usual. 1 point of health away from killing it. that's the norm. Thankfully, he keeps buffing and doing foolish things instead of spawning up the stress, which I don't know if I am happy about, because we do have a stress healer in this party, so maybe we want those stress attacks instead of all the annoying buffs. That's some pretty sizable buffs here. Anyway, this guy should be dying momentarily. Which one has the higher accuracy? Open vein. There you go. So definitely what I should be doing is maybe having Nargin at the very back, so the duelist advance happens on the first round, and Jan Ruski still can finale on the first round because, you know, it targets every slot. So what I'm interested in is doing as much damage as possible in the first round. Anyway, there's not much else to do. We're just going to do that inspiring tune on myself. I'm just going to sing myself a lullaby to calm my nerves. Jan Ruski is there just making himself feel a little bit better. He just has the stun resist, so we're just going to crush his head. Unfortunately, this is a high prod, high protection enemy, so he has a lot of ways to go, so hopefully we can get a nice bleed on this scumbag. But of course he's also resistant to bleed. Still though, more damage than I can possibly do with any other method. Just do open vein. Pretty annoying. Blight will be so nice to have in this this party. I think in the cove you want to bring some blight, huh? Let's get a stun. Although this will push him back, won't it? I think the stun will be worth it. Nah, I think I want as much damage as possible. Well, that is a little bit of a hamper to my plans. That is annoying as well. Nargin doesn't care. Nargin looks at the crit happen and is like, "You filthy weakling, I'll show you how it's done." He don't care none. I don't want this done because it's you know, it's going to be a time when we're going to get some reinforcements. So let's try to do as much damage as possible. See if we can get some bleeds going on here. So another judgment. She seems to ignore armor, that judgment. Just crush. There you are. One more point. Open vein should hit. There you go. I didn't want to push it. We might have gotten some reinforcements if I had waited a little bit longer. So we grab 2 keys. Should be easy enough to open this up. Yeah, we're getting lots of money. And 2 deeds that I definitely want to carry. So I guess we can toss these 2 bits of food. There you go. Wonderful. Carrying on. No, wait. We wanted to do something like this. Yeah, because then Duelist Advance will give him position 3. And he'll still be able to do Finale. Which, you know, it does give him a debuff. It's pretty bad. Like, plus 100% stress is, like, pretty awful. But if it means that it does a ton of damage on the first run, I think it might be worth it. Of course, it depends on the fight. But I don't think it's a bad policy. Unfortunately, we don't have a good scouter on this one, so we're kind of just at the mercy. Nice. Kind of at the mercy. Let's just get that full light. At the mercy of the RNG. Nice. We got a surprise on these dumbass brigands making their lair. Finale. See, against these, I don't think Finale is worth it. I'm going to do it anyway. Actually, no. Harvest is much better, I think, because he does the bleed to both of these guys. It's not worth it because there's no stress dealer here, so we're just going to do Harvest. But if there had been a stress dealer, I could have just attacked the one on the back with a bunch of damage and have a perfectly reasonable outcome there. I guess we'll just stun this guy, or I think we'll just concentrate damage on this guy. Yeah, so try to stun the guy at the front. Oh yeah, that duelist advance. There you go. Now just maybe even get a stun. Nah, we'll just crush the skull into a pulp.
Surges as the
Bloody
enemy
pulp all over the
crumbles.
floor. Makes me feel good. Blanket fire. Traditional garbage, especially when you got repost in the group. The guy just suicides pretty much, and it gets 100% negated by divine favor. Nicely done. Well done, Lady Bato. Always with that divine favor in the clutch. Let's get some bleeds on this scumbag. He also gets a crit done to him. See if we can also do a finale on this guy, which will do a damn good amount of damage. Not impressive. Maybe I should have just focused on healing the stress that he has piled up a little bit. Let's take a turn. Let's take a turn. Just crush him. Now we're going to take a turn to heal a little bit of stress. Because he's also just dead, so it's all good. I'm just passing turns here. I'm hoping to get it. Yeah, I get a little bit of an opportunity to heal some of his stress. Pretty damn useful. The Bard is awesome. The Jester, the stress healer, probably is the absolute best stress healer in the game.
blade.
So much loot happening right now. It's awesome. Life is great in the darkest dungeon. Nothing bad will happen to me. This must be had. All these gems, what is going on? This is bizarre. I want to toss away the skeleton key. There's just too much money. There's too much money to pass up the opportunity to carry them. I guess I'll throw away the holy water. The holy water is nice to have, but I think is the thing that I don't care about the least. That I care about the least. Okay, close that up. We have a lot of blood in our storage. It's kind of annoying because my default organization is not the organization that I want to carry. There you go. Into this weird room. What is even the mission? I don't even know. Complete 100% of room battles. All right, should be easy enough. Carrying on exploring these places. There's just no treasure ahead, or wager. This beast will fight harder in the dark.
The match is struck.
Ah, that's what's going on. It's like, why did they stop? Yeah, we'll eat. Actually, he's a jester, so these beasts will fight harder in dark. That's the way that the jester talks. It's like a perfectly reasonable thing to spit. Holy crap! This is awesome. Nice. We also get the 10% scouting chance. We're going to make our jester slightly slower by equipping that book. We got another key and a little bit more food. More money that we're going to have to leave behind. I hate to leave these piles of money behind because they pile up, but there is just no real place to put them. I have so much cash in this inventory. It's okay. I forgive myself for my lack of room. You would think they will carry backpacks. Hey, nice scouting chance, maybe facilitated by the survival guide. Moving on, 2 fights in a row. I'm ready. Okay, there's going to be a finale being sung to this disgusting fish face. I think we're just going to prioritize damage to fish face, regardless of all my other sensibilities. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. We're not amazing. That's pretty good. Like, got a kill on the first guy and still left me open to be able to do 1 stun on one of these other 2 fellows. So that was pretty damn awesome. I mean, obviously, it's a very easy fight, so it's not like they were out of this world amazing. They just so happened to be. I guess we'll just get a stun on this idiot. See if we can get all the stress to 0. That'll be a good initiative, I think. While these 2, they'll continue doing damage as usual. Bleed resistance to 50%. That bleed is garbage in the cove. I was not cognizant of that fact. Let's just do damage. And while these guys do damage, we'll just sing in the back. Sing our worries away. Actually, he's not singing at all. He's just plucking at that loot. Is it a loot? You don't even pay close attention. Anyway, just crush his skull. Move on. There's no reason to dally. Nice stuff that I can actually carry. Anti-venom. Just going to leave that behind. I really would like to have more crests, but we do have 1 billion crests back there, so I guess we're not going to carry any more crests, or we can simply use the torches. What's the map looking like? I think these 8 torches can carry us to safety. We can toss those away. The thing is, I'm going to have this slot open. Do I want to fill up with crests? I don't think so. We have so many crests that we're going to leave those crests behind. We're not going to focus on having that slot filled up with crests. Everybody back to positions. Wish you could reconfigure, give a new default. Like save a new default order. This should be another fight. Hey, there's some weird weird front of a ship. Nautical terms are complete a complete mystery to me. Let's do the Duelist Advance and the Deep Stinger. I think he will be our priority and not the fish face, because we can have a stress healer. So, you know, is he resistant to bleed? Yeah, of course he is. So let's just do finale on him. There you go. No more stunner. Now we'll just do crush his face, or we just let's just do rampart on the guy in the front. Get that stun on. Unfortunately, cannot reach this guy, but maybe we can Nah, there's no way we can kill him. So maybe... Oh, Dazzling Light also doesn't reach. I guess we'll just do Judgment on the guy in the back, and hopefully we'll be able to kill him in the next round. Call the Deep. Ah, that's good. No stress being inflicted upon this guy. With no flapping about your gills and making me smell like sardines. That is deeply stressful. Oh, there you go. That stress wave. That was because he gets like 2 rounds. Because if you surprise people, it's kind of like, it's pretty annoying because they get a move at the end of the first round and then they get a move immediately after when the speed rolls happen. Anyway, he already did the duelist advance. Let's just get that pistol shot on the guy in the back and hopefully... Well, I was hoping to shoot him straight in the brain pan. Instead, it was a total whiff. Let's do some divine comfort. This team of losers does not intimidate me. Although maybe it should, because my one and only shot at the back has failed miserably. We'll just crush this man's face. Horrible low roll, though. Oh, at the very back I cannot do Harvest, so all he can do is do the Battle Ballad and the Inspiring Tune. Let's just get that buff going on. So yeah, this position, the Bard seems to be, the Jester seems to be pretty hard to position properly with all the other guys. You need a pretty mobile team to take advantage of all the things that you can do. Do I want to just kill this guy, or do I want to just try to target the guy in the back? The thing is, the Lady Bottle is one of the things that can target the guy in the back, so let's do that instead of trying to get a stun off or kill one of the guys. The stress is starting to pile up, but thankfully, Jan Rutsky is here to say, "Don't worry, my friends, put your worries away." There you go. Jan has so many inspiring tunes. He's ready to make everybody feel better about themselves. He's shook this disgusting fish person in whatever the equivalent of his spleen is supposed to be. Carry on to the... Wow, that was a lot of damage on that fella. Alright, let's get a... Crush! Scumbag. We're going to try and heal Narjan. Well, alright then. he ain't got no time for no fools. He's going to absolutely obliterate people. Divine Grace, and that should be good enough. He gets him to a little over half health. That's pretty nice. Thankfully, even though he had the massive debuff, minus 25 dodge, he still managed to dodge that. What a guy. Let's get defense on that guy. I'm just going to pass one more turn so I'm able to get some stress relief here. 18, 7, 12. Let's go on Lady Bubble right there. Such a fat stress relief. It's as good as disarming a trap. Excellent. Oh yeah. Ain't got no patience for no nonsense. So I think I want to... Yeah, I'm a little concerned about reinforcements. So let's just do that. We also have a lot of food.
This expedition at least promises success.
Indeed it does. We have a full pile of jade, huh? Cool. Citrine is the least valuable stuff. Do I want to pile up more jades? I mean, it's 2. That's decent. Let's just use the torches and then throw them away, and we'll have...
Spirits are lifted,
there you go.
And purpose is made clear.
I think this does always do something good. The figurehead emits a marvelous aura. I don't think this ever has a chance of being bad. I think. I mean, it looks positive enough. Let's have Narjan touch it. The artifact inspires the hero. Okay? It's just a buff. Plus 20% damage. Awesome. he was the guy to touch it. That's awesome. We'll feed him a little bit to make sure that the health is not a problem. So what would be the best way to organize these people? The best way would be for Jan Rutsky to go first. But he never goes first because Narjan, well, he very, very seldom times goes first because Narjan is so much faster. And then her on the back spot, her in position 3 is also bad. So there's no real good way to do this. It's unfortunate. Let's just continue on the way that we have been doing it. I mean, it's functional, it's good enough, but it's just not a good party composition. That is the problem that I always had with the Jester. That is why I never used him, because it's so hard to get a party that functions well from all the positions. Anyway, let's go over there. I will totally appreciate suggestions on good party compositions to utilize. You know that I'm smart because I say words like utilize. To use these archetypes effectively. It's room battle. There's not going to be any surprises going on here, so nice. It's actually 3 losers. All deserve death. Let's get duelist advance. Concentrate damage on the second guy and try to get a stun on the first one like we did before with the harvest because of the bleed. And there's just no need to super debuff this poor guy. Dazzling Light or just Judgment on the guy in the back. Hopefully we'll kill him. Yeah, there you go. Kill him right away on a critical hit. To boot. See, Rampart will stun this scumbag even though he's resistant to stun. There you go. He is resistant to stun 50%. Still a decent chance to get that stun right there. So, and this guy just commits suicide every time. So it's really the optimal people to find here. Let's just try to do as much damage as possible to the Fatso, the extra plus XL size kind of person. Riposte takes care of that idiot. And another harvest here. I'm just trying to get those bleeds on so I can concentrate on healing everybody up. Maybe I should concentrate on healing Narjan up all the way, but it really doesn't matter. Let's guard him. Actually, isn't that bad because when he gets attacked, now he'll never get attacked. And then riposte is just not going to happen. So you should never guard somebody with riposte enabled, huh? That was a completely thoughtless thing that I did. Let's do the finale and get a massive critical hit. That feels pretty good. Carrying on. This horrendous place. I think it's time to consume all this food. Maybe even do the firewood. Yeah, let's just consume this 4 food. There you go. We can pile some more money. Toss away that citrine. Let's go back. There's a fight going on in the front. I'm a little concerned about our torch because I did throw away a few. I still have 8. It should be okay. It should get me all the way to the back. Something you guys told me. I forgot to rearrange these people. I'm going to forget one of these days in a fatal way. Should I just camp? I mean, there's no stress. It's such a waste to camp here. You guys told me don't get into corridor fights at 0 torch unless you want to fight one of the worst bosses in the entire game. It's a very bad idea to go around the corridor with 0 torch. So I will heed that advice and make sure that the torch is not completely out. These fights do seem to be pretty easy though, so I am going to let it be pretty low, so that way
impressive.
We'll get more loot. Man, he even did the move, even though it's a 75% resistant chance. Harvest. Man, this is the one guy that I want to attack. That sucks, but there's nothing I can do with that. I don't want to use Finale on a dude with 1 point of health. That's silly. She can do it. Just cast judgment to the brigand cutthroat. I judge you a horrendous criminal. You deserve the ultimate punishment of death.
But never hidden.
No more duelist advance. We're just going to shoot the guy in the back because, like I keep saying, riposte takes care of this idiot all the time. Let's just do the divine comfort. There you go. The butthole bringing on the heals. Man, it's just so effective. It's so insanely effective. Let's just crush his skull. The riposte just kill him outright. Or he can just die. There you go, that was easy enough. And those bleeds piling up. 2 points of damage. He does have... What does he even do from the back? I think that he just reaches everything he wants. He doesn't really care about his position. Pistol shot. I'm pretty sure the open vein does not reach back there. It's alright, we can just shoot him straight in the freaking face. And victory shall be achieved. Live away that citrine. It's trash. This is an empty place and there's a curio here. We are going to... I think that was just shovel material. Oh no, it's a curio. I guess we'll touch it. Eerie coral. There's something odd about this coral. Use medicine. Yeah, cleansing the coral brings on a profound sense of butthole cleansing. Well, all his... now that I know the coral, I need to remember this because that is super important. It's so good. With medicine in a coral, it will cleanse a bad quirk. I could have gotten rid of some of these that are locked in. I mean, we did get rid of Ashen, which I don't even remember what it does. I would much rather have done it with Nathan Blargh, though. So let's remember that. I really need to make this mental note of corals plus medicine equal. Please. Oh, yes, this is the thing that I want to use. Coral plus medicine equals removal of a bad quirk. Just remember that. I really need to remember that. This is an empty room. Hopefully we find another coral. That will be very helpful. Alright, well, we have 4 more. I think this will be the optimal path to follow. And like I said, I'm not going to go down to 0 torch, but, you know, pretty dim, so we can get a little more loot. And already we found another. Yes, this pleases me. A little bit more money that way. Fortune smirks us last. I guess we'll eat, because otherwise going hungry is a massive stress hit. Let's see if we can get out of the battle here. Absolutely nothing. No scout either, so moving on to the next room. More heirlooms that I can probably kind of carry.
Gold, trinkets and
This is the other reason to use the firewood here.
In blood.
Maybe throw away the key. These shovels. I brought way too many shovels, it looks like. I want the busts, but I don't think I want them enough. Just toss them away. It's so dim. I probably should not be traveling in such dim circumstances without a scout. Man, Jan Rudsky can dodge with his anus glued together. It's amazing. Let's just get that torch a little bit further. Hey, nice, a map. What you got? We've got a battle ahead. That's probably the last one, huh? A full map of the dungeon. That's so useful. Alright, no more worries about getting surprised. We're going to go in there pretty dark, but not completely dark. It will be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Only one stress dealer, too. Do is advance on the stress dealer, although, like I said, we have the best stress healer in the game, so maybe I am interested in just killing the damage dealers. But this party composition, even though the positions are not that great, like it's a little annoying to position everybody the way it's supposed to, the abilities are so useful. You know what? I think Harvest will kill her, so why the hell not do it instead of doing the finale? Nice stress healing right there, and he'll the next round he'll probably do finale, and then all he'll do will be just stress heal. For the time being, we're just going to get a stun off. This guy has a lower resistance to stun, so let's just shove my shield right down his throat. And let's just do Divine Comfort. Like, I am not stressed. Like, these 3 people do not stress me in the slightest. Let's just do a little bit of heal. It is very unlikely these people are going to be a big problem. Famous last words in the darkest dungeon. 4 crits in a row. Kill Nathan Blargh. Let's do Open Vein. Actually, no, we can just shoot the guy in the back. And once more, Narjan has disappointed me. But it's okay, because he has done some real tough murdering in the past, so I forgive him. Let's do another stun. I'll continue to stun this guy, because he has a much lower resistance, so it's kind of guaranteed that I'll get the stun, as opposed to this guy who could resist it and annoy the crap out of me. Since he is unable to do the Inspiring Tune, he's just going to do the finale right now. Hopefully get a crit. No crit for me, but it's okay. Not even a need to heal here. Let's just do another ling. Another ling dazzling
The ground quakes.
light. A little bit more light for us to see what the hell we're doing. That pistol shot. Let's see if it lands this time around. And as usual, 1 point of health every time. Super Slayer. That is a lot of damage. That guy just landed on my anus. Let's just maybe crush him. I don't like him. He was whispering eldritch words, trying to convert me to his cause. I will have none of that. No thanks. I will never serve your evil eldritch gods. You foolish creatures. You give yourself to the dark, you become the dark, and then you never see the light again. And then you can never enjoy ice cream in your life anymore. What is the point of living without ice cream, I tell you? there's no point at all. That is the entire thing that I'm trying to say. Well, this will just kill him. This guy has 1 point of health. Let's just kill the guy. Pistol shot. Man, there's just no reason to delay because everybody's so healthy. Well, I guess Nathan Brock could use the heal. Let's just do the Inspiring Tune. 15 for Inspiring Tune right there. The stress is just not there. It's just not there today. Very happy about that. If I crush him, he'll stay so super. He'll stay really, really low. I don't want reinforcements though. Just crush his face. Yeah, just crush his face. There you go. We'll use that torch.
Success so clearly in view.
Oh, quest complete. All right.
Really
Well, we can just continue exploring right now. There is a fight. There is a fight. I don't like that. We got a little bit of food. Is there a reason to camp? It's not really a reason to camp. Let's use it. I want to feast though. Let's just use it here just to use it up.
Circle in the
I will
dark.
just have
The battle may yet be won.
2 food. Because there could be 2 hunger checks as we continue exploring. So let's just use 2 food. It's really not a big deal. Certainly we want to prevent... Oh boy, I don't have it. Oh, I don't have it. We might get surprised in the middle of the night. That'll be awful. Minus 15 stress, plus 10 accuracy. Yeah, there's not much I can do other than... I mean, there's not even a reason to heal stress. This camp was completely worthless, really. I guess what we can do is just get buffs. Unparalleled Finesse. He is mostly melee, so he'll do Unparalleled Finesse. He will, for his part... Is there any heals at all? Nope. Tactics, dodge... accuracy and speed. Probably I want that. Destruction. Oh, he's actually giving it to somebody else. Accuracy and speed. The Narjin is going to be our super duper mega killer right here. It's going to just be amazing. It can also give more accuracy and crit percent to Narjin. We got 5. And then we'll just encourage. And we'll be good. Oh, the entire party. Plus 10 dodge, 5% crit. I think that's better than giving one companion 10 crit and 8% crit. 10 accuracy, 8% crit. So let's do that. The entire party gets a nice buff. And let's just hope I don't get ambushed in the middle of the night. No one cost, right? Yeah, let's just rest. We've used our last log, so that's the state of things. I'm glad to face these dangers with all of you, she says. The way is lit, the path is clear. This pleases me greatly.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Use that key. Give me some good stuff. Well, deeds. What does it look like? A lot of curios that can have important things. These curios are unlikely to require keys. I think we're done with the keys. Let's toss that away just so we can get that portrait. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Alright, keep on going. There's no reason not to do these battles. She goes... No. My goodness. Everybody's completely out of order. There you go. Much better. Go on. I want more... Oh, shit! Oh, the collector. Oh, you scumbag. Am I gone? Am I done with this place? Retreat from combat. Leave? Can I retreat? I don't think I can. I mean, I know that I can, but I've never actually tried to kill this thing. Wonder how awful would it be. Probably Nathan Brock will die if I don't simply just try to retreat. Get the hell out of here. Does the collector even let you retreat? I don't know, man. Do I just try? He might get lucky. Use finale. Stun resist 50%. That's not too bad. Let's do it. What's the speed? 5? I'm without fear. Let's do it. Collect call. Oh, jeez. What the hell is that? Oh, jeez. What is this? Collect the highwayman. 20 health on each. Oh, and she's at the very front. I mean, I can do stunts on this guy. This looks awful. I am so intimidated by this. I am very curious. That is the problem that I have right now. I am extremely curious to know how this guy works. I must try. I must try, and hopefully I will not lose everything. Alright, Nathan Brock. Oh boy. We can kill the Vestal, so I guess I should do that, huh? Or maybe I should protect some. No, he's in no position to protect nobody. Let's just get a hit on that thing. He only gets one turn per... I mean, one move per turn. Okay, let's try to just focus on doing damage to the Collector. Especially him. He has a ton of extra damage to be dealt. So just do that crush. See if we can do as much damage as possible. Show collection. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that dodge. Fearlessly. We must continue on. Let's see if we can do Dazzling Light on the Collector. He doesn't have much resistance, so it's very possible he gets stunned. Yeah, nice. I don't know what these guys do, though. Oof, that does a lot of damage. That does quite a bit of damage. I guess we'll do the Battle Ballad. A little bit of a buff on everybody. Really need to heal Nathan Brock, though. But I think we need to focus on doing as much damage as possible to the Collector. I need a bandage. Do we have anything at all? No, we have no way to heal him outside of just the Vestal. So we'll try to focus on that. Divine Grace on... Oh, well done, Lady Butthole. That clutch critical hit. The critical heal. That's fantastic. Continue piling up that buff. I think we're going to make it through this. Unless there's a bunch of really inconvenient crits. Ouch. Wow, that's a lot of damage. But he does have the 100, the debuff here. Minus dodge, minus 3 to speed. Okay, he doesn't take extra damage or anything like that. Alright, just keep trying to kill the Collector. He seems to have a lot of protection, doesn't he? Doesn't show anywhere. But he does seem to take not as much damage as you would expect. I think we need to continue that Divine Grace on this guy. I'm sorry, Jan Rudsky. But probably need to concentrate on Nathan Brock, or maybe just Judgment to the Collector. Like one more hit will do it. A couple more hits will do it. Just try to just bring him down. Come on. Yeah, that crush will totally do it. The Collector gets brought down. Hell yeah. Awesome. I'm so glad I didn't just pussy out of it. And you give me 3,500 gold, so that's pretty damn decent. There's no obstruction. There's no need for these shovels. Man, that sucks. Wasted 1,000 gold for no reason, but hey, we murdered the Collector. That's pretty good. Carry on. Like nothing bad happened. Life is good. Life is good in the darkest dungeon. I have no fear going forward. Is this poison?
As life ebbs,
really? Oh, because he has a...
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Just eat your heart's content, Jan Rudsky. Completely spaced out that bleed. He could have easily died through my incompetence. Sure, why not use the medicine? No, okay, it has absolutely no effect. So I'll just open it. The hero receives a nasty gash. That's alright. Maybe I should have opened it with Narjan. It should be empty. And then there should be your 3 curious and a trap. Carry on. Hey. Very happy to find this. Hopefully we can get rid of Kofov. By the way, he gets Kofov, and I completely ignored it. But definitely he is the one that I want to get this done with. Just get rid of a bad trait. Oh yeah, Kofov removed. Awesome. It pleases me so much. This expedition has been as successful as I could possibly hope for. Okay, 60, 80, 70, 90. But he has the stress. But he can also die, so I'll just use Narjan for it. There you go. And one more curio, which just requires some medicine. And it should just be money, right? You just loot. Excellent. There's no need to be having all this food anymore. I can take this 75. Is it even worth it? Value 5 gold each. So yeah, 75 is slightly worth more. Actually, the torches are less valuable, so let's do that. There you go. Good to go. Quest complete. That sweet expedition into the cove was 100% successful. Damn, even that collector fight was not that bad at all. I think it was absolutely the right call to focus on the collector 100%. Alright, got a bunch of heirlooms. This was super good. So pleased with it. And we get a quirk? No, we get a freaking bad. I guess it is a quirk, just a bad one. Alright. And Lady Bottle did not level up, which is something that I did not want to happen. Tons is a buzz, so it doesn't really matter. It's just the standard event. Third Rush Baby gained 2,000 gold with gambling. Well done, Rush Baby. You are one beautiful human being. Luxter underwent effective disease treatment. Disease cured lethargy and the fits. She actually cured both things at the same time. Everything was 100% successful. My life in the darkest dungeon. It could not be easier. This came too easy. Please buff the difficulty. Life is just so easy. I'm going to eat every single one of these words. Well, hopefully you had a good time so far. Man, 38,000. That's quite a chunk of change right there. See you in the next one. Until then, do not let overconfidence so-and-so famous quote.